Hello everyone and welcome to Fletcher Farms Amarillo. I'm Julie Fletcher. So everyone has been asking us for t-shirts and hoodies and apparel with Fletcher Farms on it or the Big Hoof Foundation. So we haven't done the Fletcher Farms ones yet, but we are running a fundraising campaign through Bonfire for t-shirts and hoodies. If you head on over to bonfire.com/big-hoof-foundation, you'll find our page for our fundraiser. T-shirts come in 5 different colors and 7 different sizes. Our campaign is running for 20 days, starting on June 20th and will run through July 11th. Once the campaign ends on July 11th, Bonfire will start printing all the shirts. They'll be shipped direct to you, and shipping should start on July 18th. So head on over to bonfire.com for the Big Hoof Foundation fundraiser and get your Big Hoof apparel today. All the funds raised from this campaign are going to support the horses. So if you buy a t-shirt or a sweatshirt, it's going to help feed the horses and take care of them with medical care and anything that they absolutely need. So this video is actually about Lena and Dutch. If you don't know who Lena and Dutch are, back when we started the foundation, we rescued Lucky. Lucky ended up having cancer and we had to put him down. We raised funds for Lucky for his medical treatment, and obviously since we had to put him down, those funds needed to be put somewhere else, so we ended up rescuing 2 more horses. So because of all your support, we saved 2 more lives, and I'm really happy that we were able to save them because nothing's wrong with these 2 horses. Again, 2 horses that are perfectly healthy, no medical issues, were sent to the kill pen for no reason. So we're really glad that they're here on our farm, and this is a little update video on them and what's been happening with them over the last couple months.
She stands at 16 one hands and is 18 years of age. Really pretty Belgian we've got here with us today.
Big stout carriage mare right here. She's quiet, she's gentle, she's being used on undercarriages and farm machinery. She's come off the Amish. She's big, she's quiet, and she's gentle. She hasn't been ridden very much. She's mainly just been driven. But I just hopped on her and she jogged up and down there a couple of times. She is quiet, she's in decent shape. She does need probably a worm dose and a little bit of feed. Other than that, good stout mare if you're interested in her and need her price. Go to our website, BowieTexasLivestock.com. You click go to our horses, you'll see her listed on there. She's carrying a little bit lower. She's got a pretty big bag. I don't know if she's bred or not, but it's a very good possibility that she might be. Take her to the vet, get her checked out, and you'll know for sure. But she is a good, honest mare.
Going to be a sorrel Belgian gelding. This big boy stands at 17 two hands and 18 years of age.
Hey, this boy's pretty cool right here. He's big and he's quiet and he is gentle. He's with BowieTexasLivestock.com. If you're interested in this guy, go to that website, click over to our horses, and you'll see him tagged underneath his tag number. He's got collar marks on his neck. He's been used for driving. He's been with the Amish. He's been used out on the road in the traffic. He is shot all the way around. Pretty fresh iron on him too. If you're interested in him and need his price, you go to our website, BowieTexasLivestock.com. How quiet this horse is. I stopped him. I stood him up. He hasn't moved a muscle. He's shot all the way around. He is good with his feet. And as I said, pretty darn new set of shoes on him also. Needs a little bit of weight covering the body, but that's going to be about it. Other than that, it's a pretty darn fresh horse. He's darn clean legged. His tag number is 9764.
Since our trailer would only carry 1 horse, our amazing friends Donna and Andrew let us borrow their trailer for the day so we could go pick up these 2 beautiful horses together. When we arrived at Bowie Texas Livestock, we realized that Lena and Dutch were actually a bonded pair. She was very concerned about where Dutch was, and Dutch was very concerned about where she was going.
I promise you're coming with us.
You're going to get the goat.
Yeah, we're going home. I promise. Yeah, we're going home. Man, she loaded right up. I told him his ride was here. He's pretty chill. Good boy. Yeah, here we go.
Lena is a very intelligent horse. She was concerned about where Dutch was at all times, and if she couldn't see him while driving or while we were at a gas station, she got very upset. So Corey brought the trailer around so they would be next to each other while we went in to use the bathroom.
They can see each other. He's right there. He's on the other side. Easy. He's right there.
When we got home, we got Dutch unloaded first so Andrew could take his trailer home. He went right off the trailer without any problems.
Maybe Charlie will be nice too.
Lena, on the other hand, was a different story and didn't want to get off the trailer. She kept trying to turn around, and when she realized that she couldn't turn around, she would step off the trailer and then try to step right back up. But once we got her off the trailer, it was a lot easier for her, and she went right into a run and started her new retirement life.
What do you think? You need some more hay? What do you think, little mamas?
Everyone got settled in and we got everyone fed their dinner. Lena was falling asleep over her hay, and I thought that was the cutest picture. And Dutch was just excited about all the hay that he had to eat. Liam and Lena hit it off right away. They were grooming each other here, and then they stopped, of course, when I started videoing. Oh, of course. You stop when I come over? Lena thought Liam always had different hay than she did. Her entire manger was full of hay, but she would still come over and steal Liam's. From Lena's original video from Bowie Texas Livestock, the announcer mentioned that she might be pregnant because of the way that she was carrying low and that she had milk in her sack. So we got her down to MVP, and Dr. Wagner did a pregnancy check on her. So this was a little bit from her appointment. Dr. Wagner is doing an internal ultrasound here to see if she is pregnant or not. Darn. Could you tell if she was pregnant? Because she's got milk in her sack still.
I can't really tell that per se. Her uterus, and it's completely normal. No pregnancy, nothing. I can follow the horns of it around. I can't quite reach her ovaries. They're just a little bit too far in there, but.
Gotcha. So Lena got a clean bill of health, and although she wasn't pregnant, we were kind of glad. Dr. Wagner does think that she's in her 20s, so having a pregnancy at her age would not be good. Dr. Wagner also did come to the farm and give Dutch a checkup, and he was also completely healthy as well. Dutch and Lena were settling in nicely, and of course Dutch found a good scratchy spot to scratch his neck. Since Dutch and Lena were both healthy, the next step was to get them out into the paddocked area so they could start learning their new environment. So this was their first adventure out into the paddocked area. Dutch, you can tell, was enjoying his environment because he did rolls right away. Dutch was shod all the way around on all 4 feet, so we needed to get those shoes taken off because they did have cleats on them. We didn't want to turn him out with the other horses in case there were any fights, and we didn't want any of the horses to get injured because of those shoes. So we made an appointment with Kimmy to come and get his shoes taken off, but until then we just let Lena and Dutch out into the paddocked area so they could learn their environment. Lena and Dutch had just finished breakfast, but they both looked bored and they kept standing by the gate to go back into the barn. So I brought them some hay out to the big feeder, and they were enjoying hay together out in the pasture. The next day when Lena and Dutch went out to the paddocked area, I also let Liam out there with them. I knew that Dutch got along with Liam and that he wasn't going to try to kick him, so we let all 3 of them out together, and they were enjoying hay out in the paddocked area. So it was really nice to see all 3 of these horses getting along so well. We weren't quite sure if Liam, Dutch, and Lena all came from the same farm or not, but they definitely acted like they knew each other. I have also had a lot of questions about Liam and how he's doing. He is doing well, and I will get another update out on him as soon as possible. Lena was getting pretty antsy when she was just in her stall, so we decided that we were going to let her out first to meet all the other horses, and then once Dutch had his shoes off, we would get him introduced to the rest of the herd as well. So this was Lena's first time out in the paddocked area with all the other horses. All the mares were out in the paddocked area. However, that's Finn walking up to Lena. I did leave Charlie inside the barn because I didn't want to have any conflicts with him because he can be a little bit pushy when it comes to a new horse. So this is Finn actually walking up to Lena, and Lena trying to avoid Finn. All the mares were out in the paddocked area along with the donkeys, so it was probably a little bit overwhelming for Lena at first with all these animals crowding around her, but she did really well, and that's Finn protecting the other mares, I think, from Lena because she was new to the herd. Finn was protecting the rest of the herd because he did keep her at a good distance from the other mares, and when she would get close to the mares, he would chase her off just like this. Lena had enough fun and wanted to go back into her run, so I didn't get a video of it, but I did put her back in her run so she could go and relax and eat some hay with Dutch and Liam. Kimmy, our farrier, came out to the farm to take Dutch's shoes off. Right here she's trying to take the nails out that hold his shoes on. However, he was being a little bit difficult and didn't want his shoes taken off. He wouldn't even keep his foot on the stand, so we eventually got him into our stock and bribed him with some hay so he would stand still. Once we did get him in the stock, Kimmy was able to pull his shoes off, but he did take a bribe of a bowl full of hay, so that was a good thing.
Look at that. It's bigger than my hand. It's heavy.
That is a big hoof, sir. Dutch's feet are in very good condition, so she didn't really need to trim him, so she really just took his shoes off. But as you can see, that's a regular horseshoe right there, and how big his feet are compared to a regular horse. Now that Dutch's shoes were off and he couldn't hurt any of the other horses if he kicked him with his shoes on, we were able to turn him out so he could meet the rest of the herd. So Lena and Dutch are out here together for the first time. Liam is also in there. As you can tell, he's the biggest one out of all the rest of the horses. So that's Liam right there on the right, and then Lena and Dutch are running right here. That's Finn right there coming in to guard the other mares from Dutch. Dutch was very protective of Lena and stayed by her side at all times. Liam was definitely staying out of horse business and did his own thing. He was going to let Dutch handle this one. And then Lena had a change of heart. This is Lena and Finn together. I'm not entirely sure what happened here, but apparently Lena and Dutch broke up at this point, and from this moment forward, Finn and Lena were inseparable. Dutch is happy being a single horse. He does like to spend a lot of his time in the barn. Since it is starting to get warmer, he enjoys the fans and hanging out with Liam. After everyone eats breakfast, Dutch and Liam go out into the paddocked area. This was one day that Cammy didn't want to go out with the rest of the horses, so that's Cammy over there on the left. But Dutch is very protective of Liam, and anytime any other horse comes around, he does protect Liam. Did we enjoy our Alfa Pro today? Yeah. But Finn and Lena are attached at the hip and they still continue to go everywhere together. One night I went out to go feed everyone dinner and Lena was way out in the pasture all by herself. Not entirely sure why, but I went out to go get her so she would come in for dinner and caught this video of her running in with me and the Can-Am. Finn and Lena were running late for dinner one night, and Finn came running in with Lena following, and Finn told me exactly what he thought about me not calling them in for dinner sooner. Finn is apparently quite the ladies' man. That's Lena on the left and Freya on the right. Finn is picking up girls left and right. It's taken a little bit of time, but Charlie has accepted Finn and Lena as part of the herd and doesn't try to attack them every time he sees them. That's Charlie over there on the right standing by the gate. So we're really happy that Charlie's calming down a little bit and accepting some of these other horses into the herd.
But thank you all so much for watching this video. We truly appreciate your support. And thank you to everyone that has sent us gifts of Alfa Pro. You have no idea how much that helps us out every single month. If you do want to send us a gift of Alfa Pro, you can do that through our local feed store at HF&C Amarillo. I'll put a link in the description below. We do go through 175 pounds of Alfa Pro to feed all 13 horses every day. So we do go through Alfa Pro, and that is the one thing that we always need. We also do have an Amazon wish list. If you wanted to send us something off that, I'll put a link in the description below as well. So if you wanted to make a tax-deductible donation to the foundation, I will put a link in the description below on where you can do that as well. And again, thank you all so much for all of your support. And then obviously we do have the t-shirts too. We're super excited about the t-shirts, so hope everyone goes and grabs a t-shirt or a hoodie. Stay tuned, I'll have more updates coming on everybody else. Thank you all so much for watching. We truly appreciate your support, and if you haven't subscribed to our channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button so you don't miss anything that's happening here around the farm. Again, thank you all so much for watching. We'll see you soon. Bye.